So if you were looking for the most elite mech mod from the vaping gods, I think it might be the VGod. Elite.
Hallelujah.
What is up, guys? I am Nick.
I'm Dakota.
And this is the Vaping Roundtable, or VRT, or whatever you want to call us. Today we're going to be talking about the VGod Elite. VGod actually sent these out to us for the purpose of this review, and it will not change our opinion on this, but this is absolutely beautiful. And
Very well done.
It's very well done, and they sent us, which is not included when you buy this. When you buy the mech mod, you're not going to get the RDA in, all in one package. You will have to purchase that separately. But they sent us the copper mech mod to go with this. There is a black and a silver that go with this too. But the mech mod, it looks really good. The copper and the airflow is really wide open, and it's got two bottom chambers under each coil, and surprisingly enough, as much airflow as you get with this mech mod, or not mech mod, but RDA, the flavor is absolutely incredible, and I'm a flavor junkie, so
It's phenomenal.
yes, it is. It's really good.
The bigliest of flavors.
It's
So what I like about it, obviously, the fucking aesthetics of this thing. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautifully made. Not too many machining marks on it. It's just really nice. I love the way this thing looks. I can't get over it. And the way it feels, too. It just feels good in the hand, you know? You guys know what I'm talking about, right? You guys know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
I also think it feels really good in the hand too. It's got this little bump curve, and we'll show you guys like an up-close look at this thing in some videos here in a second. But in the hand, it feels great. It's
Firm.
well, it's got this really nice like thick powder-coated paint finish on top of this copper, and it's got this little crest, and the crest doesn't really bother me at all. I mean, it looks badass. The crest on here looks badass. But it doesn't get in the way when you're holding it at all. It's just a really comfortable
Actually,
mech mod.
it gives you kind of a finger rest here with that lip right there.
If you guys are into mech mods, definitely, and especially copper mech mods, this is one of the best looking copper mech mods I think that's on the market. And I'm sorry if you can't see this very well. There, the sun's like directly on us, and the wind is going crazy. So I'm very sorry about the wind.
So the juices that they sent us as well are Sourlicious. I've got Pink Cakes. Sounds like a medical issue. PGT, which is peach green tea. That fucking wind, guys. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And Cubano Black. This is a creamy Cuban cigar flavor. My favorite one, though, out of this whole line has been Pink Cakes. This is this one is a white cake with strawberry icing, and also the Sourlicious. This one is watermelon candy.
I liked all the juices from the line. Also, the only one I didn't really enjoy as much as I really wanted to was the peach green tea, and that's just because the aftertaste on that is just not my thing. But it tastes exactly like peach green tea.
Yeah, when you first hit it, after a couple of hits, I get kind of this, not dirt flavor. I don't want to compare it to dirt, but it's like a weird flavor aftertaste. I'm not a huge fan of it.
My favorite juice out of the four you sent each of us is probably the Cubano Black. That shit is good. It's one of my favorite tobacco vapes.
My favorite's that Pink Cakes. I can't get enough of that shit. It's
and I like
good.
that shit too. Yeah, the Pink Cakes is really good. So
So
thank
creamy.
you for sending
Yes,
those out.
thank you.
We're not gonna do a full review on those guys. We're just gonna we just kind of wanted to
Throw
throw
those
them
in
in there, show
yeah.
you our favorites, and that VGod has got 4 e-juices, at least at the time they sent it to us. So a little short story about today.
About 2 hours prior to this video.
2 hours prior, we picked up our VGods. It's been about a week and a half since I've actually picked it up and messed with it. But I let the copper go, and it patinaed pretty good, and it actually got really dirty along with that patina. So we went to our local Ace Hardware, And we got some. Each of us got a different polish too.
Yes.
Metal polish. So
I'll throw the links down in the description on where you can get those online. I'm not sure of the names right now, but I'll throw those in there for you.
but these, we kind of felt like we needed to pretty these things up for the review. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
be transparent about that. These did not look good. I really didn't want to review this thing.
They did when we first got them, but shit, copper patinas, guys.
But I mean, as beautiful of a mod as this is, and especially VGod did a lot of work on this thing to make this look as good as it did. We wanted to make sure that the copper, was
Looks nice.
presentable. It looks more
So-
presentable than what we had
Yeah.
ours looking like.
So we spent about 2 hours polishing them, and now they look pretty as fuck.
Yeah, they do. They
It's
shine.
like a goddamn Jedi getting his first lightsaber up in this bitch. It's nice.
Nice.
Very nice. So the specs on this mod, this is 24 millimeter by 84 millimeter. The RDA is 24 millimeter as well. You've got aerospace carbon fiber switch. It feels nice, looks nice. It's the shit, guys. It's awesome. On the inside of this, you've got a Delrin sleeve that you can use unwrapped batteries in, actually. I don't know why the fuck you do that, but you can if you want to. And
Just
then,
make sure it's got a completed
Yeah.
top button on
Yeah.
it, like a nice bumpy button.
and then
gonna
on
do
the
that.
on the inside here for your contact, of course, it's a hybrid mod, so your battery is going to sit right on top of your atomizer. And the connection here is a gold-plated copper contact, which helps a shit ton with the conductivity. And like I said, on a hybrid mod, guys, if you don't know Ohm's law, don't fucking use it, okay? Because you're just going to blow your face off, and that's going to make vapors look bad. Easy as that. If you don't know Ohm's law, don't use it. If you want to get this thing, learn Ohm's law. I learned more about electricity vaping than I did in school. That's sad.
But for you guys that have been using mech mods for quite a while, like I have, I've been using mech mods for the past six and a half years, something like that, and this is probably the nicest mech mod I've owned to date. As far as looks go, it is the nicest, and as far as the gold-plated copper contact in here, and especially the throw. The throw on this thing is just awesome. I love the throw. That gold-plated copper button does hit very well. You guys like vape comps, this is definitely going to be an option for you. I swear, you and I could go to a vape comp right now with this. You might need to put a lower build on yours, but man, I've got like a .13 in here, and you were just hitting it earlier, and you're just like, wow.
I was like, shit.
Yeah, it chucks, man.
The
It
5-second
fires.
drag I have off of this is equivalent to a 1-second drag on his. It's stupid. So you can pick this up at www.officialvgod.com. I will throw the website up there and throw the description down there. You can pick this up, the Elite Mech, for the right price of $89.99. And the RDA, they're running a special on, the Pro Drip RDA. It was originally $34.99. You can now pick this up for $29.99, so you're getting $5 off.
Damn,
And
yeah.
they also now have the Elite Drip. We haven't gotten those yet. We're hoping to get them so we can shoot a
That
review
would
on
be
them.
nice, yes.
That'd be very nice.
I think it's a good price. I think you're getting what you're paying for with that price. So I mean, if you're not looking to spend a lot of money on a mech mod, I mean, if you do spend the money on this one, you are getting what you pay for. That's one thing I can really say about this, and I'm being completely honest when I say that. I usually just don't go around saying, hey, look at my mech mod. But when I go around and say, hey, look at this one, you know?
Alright, so yeah, guys, like we said earlier, the design on this thing is really beautiful. It's got this custom VGod engraving on the inside. It's deep engraved. That's another one of the things that they list off on the website. On the bottom here, it's got this aerospace, it's an aerospace carbon fiber switch.
Carbon fiber switch.
It's very beautiful,
It's
very
real carbon
elegant.
fiber. You can tell it's real carbon fiber.
And on the top here, you've got this Delrin top cap. It's not even a drip tip. It unscrews from the top of the cap. I don't know what to call it, but yeah, it's a Delrin top, and it looks really pretty. It looks very nice. It doesn't get hot.
It looks really good in a nice yard setting.
Yes.
I happen to think that this is the direction that mech mods should go. You know,
They just look nice, and they
just
perform well.
make them look beautiful. You know, just straight metal tubes. I think that should go. You know,
It's
That's-
too boring. It's too bland.
Exactly.
If Gordon Ramsay were a vapor and he was judging them, he would not like it. Too bland. It's too fucking bland.
Guys, I happen to think that this would look just as good with the black and the silver mech mod on it. I know silver and copper may not mix to you guys.
Kind of clashy.
I would say the black. I'm going to go purchase the black one myself, so I can put the black one on here and not have that copper top piece to my mech mod. Because one thing that does happen, and I have to mention this, one thing we'll talk about a little bit more in the cons, but the copper, when it patinas, it does kind of affect the taste, the juice and the cotton. But I think if I buy that black one, it's gonna fix everything, and it'll still look good with this thing. And yeah.
Yep.
All right, so we're gonna go up close with this thing. Dakota is gonna give you everything you need to know at a very up close level. Of course, we'll go right into that.
Alrighty guys, so here's the packaging for the VGod Elite Series mech mod. On the back here you've got all your specs. VGod Elite crest design. Deep set VGod engraving. The diameter, like I said, 24 millimeters. The height is 85 millimeters, not 84 millimeters. I apologize. Got 510 hybrid connection, floating battery adjustment, copper contacts, aerospace copper fiber switch, or carbon fiber, my bad. Plastic tube insert for battery, and yeah, there's the specs on it. And then inside this box, you're going to get this kick-ass kind of carrying case deal here. Very nice. Alrighty, and on the inside, you've got these two VGod stickers, your VGod mech manual, and then boom, there she is, the VGod Elite mech. You get that crest right there. And there's that aerospace carbon fiber switch that we were talking about, guys. That feels great. It looks great. It's awesome. Now, these threads here, buttery smooth. Obviously, this is where you're going to put your battery into. And right on here, there's that floating battery adjustment. The gold-plated copper contact. That thing is kick-ass. And there's also a spring inside here I'm going to show you here in a second because they do send you an extra. Also included in the package, you got this VGod crest pin. And here's the spring. And the thing about this spring is it kind of looks like two springs put together, but it's just one. I like what they did with this spring. It's very nice. It's taut. Got a good throw to it, but it's not overly powerful. It's just very nice. And here is the box for the Pro Drip RDA. 4-hole velocity style deck / posts. Direct bottom draw airflow. You have also got stainless steel construction with what is that, gold plated copper posts. Also helps with the conductivity. The drip tip shield, deeper well, which is increased e-liquid capacity, 24 millimeter diameter, 32 millimeter height. And on the inside you get 2 more stickers, 3 more stickers. What? It's like Christmas. And a user manual. Alright, and what this comes with is 2 extra O-rings, 2 coils, 6 screws, and you also get this black multi-tool. Okay, and here it is on the VGod Elite mech. Now one thing I do have to complain about here is how hard it is to pull the cap off of this RDA. I'm just going to show you that real quick. It was a lot harder than that before. There she is. Alrighty, and here it is all together. I'm not gonna say, putting this whole thing together, just very aesthetically pleasing. It looks very nice. I love the look of this thing. Alrighty guys, so pros and cons for this. We're going to start out with the pros here. Pros, the way this thing looks, I mean, like I said, it's like a Jedi getting his first fucking lightsaber, okay? It looks great, it feels good in the hand, of course, you gentlemen will know what I'm talking about.
VGod right there.
That's just beautiful. And that crest, guys, I can't get over that. That's awesome.
The crest is beautiful.
It's beautiful, very good. It feels right in the hand, guys. I can't say that enough. That lip right there, where the outside meets the crest. It kind of gives you something to rest your finger under. You know, the spring here, it's nice and firm. It's not like too hard. It doesn't have like a hard ass throw. It's firm. It's where it needs to be. That's the way mech mod should be.
That's a big pro, because I agree with him on this. We talked about this when we first got him. We had an in-depth conversation about the throw, the feel of the button, and that carbon fiber. It just touches your finger just right. I mean, if I know there's a lot of picky people about, you know, switches on mech mods. This one, the spring,
it's got a nice feel to it, guys.
That spring in there is perfect.
And that carbon fiber, it just gives it more looks and texture. You know, I'm tired of having mech mods that are just flat on the bottom, just metal. I want texture. I want something to grip onto.
I think you should definitely stick with this button system. I would definitely, if I didn't like it, I would definitely tell you not to do this and why not to do this. But this, for spring, I love magnet throws, but this spring, the tolerance on it, everything's just right, and it does provide a good high-end feel to this. It is definitely a step above the VGod Pro. I think it really is a step above. The hit, that gold-plated copper contact hit on this thing is special. It is very special. To me, it does... Okay, so subjective to me, it does what I want a mech mod to do. With a hybrid connection, this thing hits any RDA that I've thrown on it that's safe for hybrid. And of course, you want to use... If you're not going to use their mech mod, their pin, which we showed you guys in the up close, is actually, you know, the right size. So once again, I know a lot of reviewers are going to tell you this too. We're going to tell you, make sure you use a long 510 protruding pin,
please.
Very, very much so. This thing does have a lot of safety features in there. They have that too, but still, it's just smart to use a long pin. But anyway, really, really, really good hit with this thing. Perfect hit. It fires up pretty quick. You know, obviously, the lower your ohms, the faster your ramp up time and everything. But at a 0.13, I'm not even super sub-ohming with this thing. I used to like to super sub-ohm. I don't even have to with this. At a 0.13, I'm getting a really good fast hit. I can really tell that is a gold-plated copper contact, and it's just done really well. And then another pro with this thing is the flavor of the RDA. The RDA has really, really good flavor. It's as big as that airflow, and of course the airflow is not. It's not restricted, and it's got a tiny bit of a restriction to it with those holes. These holes are not huge, but they're not small either. I mean, for how much airflow you're getting, it does not compromise the flavor, and I think your RDA performs exactly how it should on a performance mech mod. Good airflow, plenty of flavor to go with that airflow. I'm just impressed with it. So I definitely recommend this RDA to you guys. Whatever color you choose, I will be definitely picking up that black one to put on here. And yeah. So now we are going to go into some cons with this thing, and really there's not very many cons because it is it's an elite device. It really is. The name matches it, but there are a couple of cons. Go ahead.
Alright, so on cons for this thing, for one, copper, this is objective, copper patinas, guys, and I'm not huge on aesthetics, but I do like the way a mod looks, and I don't like that I'm going to have to polish this thing if I want it to look nice. That's just me personally. Touching on the copper, though, copper top cap, not a fan at all.
I'm not either.
As far as the RDA goes overall, yeah, it's a fucking awesome RDA, but the copper, when it patinas, on the inside.
Hate copper top caps.
That copper, when it patinas on the inside, it gets in with the juice soaks into your cotton, and you taste like you're vaping cotton. I'm just not a fucking huge fan of that. I hate that.
I don't like that
honestly,
either.
I'll probably end up picking up the stainless steel one, or the black one, like Nick said, if they're not copper.
Yeah, and you know, that's the fix. Just don't, if you know, like for us, you know, they sent these to us, so you know, we're giving you our thoughts on the copper, but you know, we're not saying that the copper mech mod or the copper RDA sucks. Just saying that copper, if you don't take care of it, which you know, I'm kind of a I don't want to have to polish copper or clean it all the time.
Lazy vapors.
All I got to do is get the black one, and I will be buying that black one because I am a fan of this RDA.
Yes.
I just I can't do the copper one. I
Yes.
just can't do the copper one, you know, and that's just fixed by getting the black one. So really, that's a subjective con.
As far as cons go, that's all I've got.
That's really all I've got for cons too. Everything else about this, I have nothing bad to say, and I'm being 100% honest by saying that. It's just a really good device. Another like little nitpicky con, I would probably say, is they don't give you any drip tip options. It's just
It's
on
Cleto
the,
style.
You know, it's Cleto. It's kind of got that Cleto-esque style to it, and it's just their
Just
drip
off.
tip they give you. It is a nice wide bore on there, but you can't use your own drip tips with this RDA. But really, to me, that doesn't matter because I like the one they provide. It's comfortable. You know, it does what it needs to do. So if you guys were hoping that this RDA gave you that option, it doesn't. So it's kind of a subjective con on that.
Now, the top might be adaptable to other drip tips. I'm not sure. I haven't tested that yet. But yeah, no, there's no real drip tip options. But like I said, if that is adaptable, awesome. I haven't tested that yet, though.
VGod, I think you did awesome with this mech mod. I am stoked to have this in my collection. I'm gonna really enjoy this thing. I'm gonna be telling all my friends about this because it is one of the few mech mods out of the several that I've owned that I just like to show people. You know, when people ask me, what have I been vaping on mech mod wise? Well, you know, this thing is gonna appear quite often. So, you know, I think you guys did great with this. I really hope you guys come out with more colors with this, a little bit more of a, you know, an adaptive display for it, and, you know, give people more options on the looks. As far as this look goes, it is very premium. It is very elite, I would say.
Yes.
Pretty elite. So good job, guys. That's our review on this.
Yep.
So if you guys have any questions for us, leave it in the comments, and make sure you check us out on Instagram and get involved in our giveaways. Go on Instagram to obviously check those out. I'm not gonna explain any more about the giveaways. Just check us out.
Go watch
on
a past video or check it out on Instagram. We've explained it enough, guys. Green DRUGA RDA. Yeah.
and you're explaining it.
Yes.
At the Vaping Roundtable, follow us on there. Get involved in those giveaways, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube videos. We're trying to push out better reviews. I'm going to be getting some more professional equipment here in the next couple of months. Dakota and I are very busy. We have completely different schedules.
Yeah, extremely.
Extremely. But we want to make sure you guys get good reviews, good, honest, in-depth reviews. And remember, there are a million ways to quit smoking, but vaping is dapper as shit. I'll see you next time.